when you're doing something like you're sharing something with somebody who doesn't have it, when you're doing something that you know is just pure goodness, you just can't get that feeling anywhere else.
We have 6 children. I've really tried to provide experiences for them where they can see people who really need our assistance and trying to establish that with them as they're still young so that hopefully they'll carry that servant's heart with them into adulthood.
It really just lightens you up, and it just really makes you feel just so important, and it's just really awesome.
The prayer of St. Francis says, "It is in giving that we receive." These words speak to the heart of volunteering. Pope Francis challenges us in saying, "An authentic faith always involves a deep desire to change the world, to leave this earth somehow better than we found it." For some, it may be in words of compassion. For others, in works of service. Perhaps using one's talent to raise money for noble causes, or preparing a home for a family who is homeless.
Everyone is searching somehow. How do we put our faith into action? How do we live out our lives as the gospel commands it? And here at Catholic Charities, we can make those possibilities real.
It's actually been about 2 years ago I was diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer, and I was unable to go back to work. And I really needed something to do to keep myself occupied, so volunteering was a good way for me to do that. I wanted my son to have an opportunity to realize that there's a lot of people out there who don't have enough food to eat.
My mom opened my eyes to the possibilities that are out there and what really goes on in the world and what most of us don't see.
They're transformed by what they're doing. When you serve, you move out of yourself. You forget about yourself. And the strange thing is that's where you find yourself, and you find your self-worth.
But here at Hogar, what we're doing, we're giving them the tools to get around in daily life so that they can survive, they can thrive. They really want to go and be good citizens and to be a helpful part of the community. And so for me, being a volunteer here, I get to help foster that.
Sometimes I pray to God for this opportunity, but it's very important for everybody.
Parker Farms has been allowing groups to come glean here for about 25 years now. When we go out today, you're going to be helping provide a lot of nutritious food to those in need.
It is a beautiful opportunity to volunteer, and I do think it's important to use time wisely. So I feel it's a blessing to me that I have that opportunity.
Every single box I take is just a bunch of food for people who really need it, so it's just really fun to think about that.
The food will be transported to food pantries throughout the St. Lucie Project Network. Volunteers like the Knights of Columbus are very involved in feeding the hungry in the diocese.
What we are is hands that are moving stuff from one place to the other. It's all volunteers. There's probably 40 to 50 of us. I like to think of it is that we're all partners. I have the time, the Lord gives me the strength, and so this has become a thing that by its spreading, it gives me joy.
We have over 1,500 volunteers serving every year at Catholic Charities. We have 100 staff members, so that's 15 volunteers for every paid staff. So you can see the huge impact that our volunteers are having.
Volunteers, of course, are crucial in our success. We don't have a huge staff here, so if we all had to be here doing the decorating, that would take away from the time that we're able to spend with the families. So without the volunteers, that would not be possible. The homes are furnished for the families by donations. They get everything, beds, cribs. The kitchen is done. They have furniture, tables, pictures on the wall. And when they leave, we let them take everything with them.
Mr. Bishop, how are you today?
We have all kinds of people here serving at Catholic Charities at all different stages of their lives. And this is what Pope Francis calls an encounter.
Everyone is given talents, and we're asked to give back. And for me, it's helping Catholic Charities through special gifts raise the money to support the hundreds of thousands of people every year. The Catholic Charities Ball has had a direct impact on the community, both geographically and programmatically. St. Martin de Porres Center is an example of where seed money from the ball allowed the program to get started. We are charged in the Beatitudes to take care of our brothers and sisters, and Catholic Charities does exactly that.